Yo, what's going on, man? Eric Alvarez here with the 1% Man. Now, I got a very fun topic for you because I'm going to share with you the 10 things to not just attract a woman, but to keep a woman. And not just any woman. I'm talking about the chicks you really want, the highest quality chicks, all right? And make sure you stick around for the end because number 9 and number 10 are the most important. And just these two alone are going to 100x your results. In fact, the first 8 are foundational, but without 9 and 10, you will never get to the highest level to where you have chicks going out of their way for you. You have chicks, doing acts of service for you. You have chicks making sure they always show up as their best for you, that they're cooperative, that they're feminine, they're submissive, that they're making sure that they're adding value to your life. All right, I'm not talking about any chicks. I'm talking about the chicks you want, the most attractive women, physically, mentally, and energetically. All right, the ones that really add value to your life, the ones you want to keep around for a while. So how did I even get to this point? How did I get to this knowledge? Why should you listen to me? Well, let me share this with you, man. I started off as a guy that was terrible with women. In fact, I was scared of women. I was scared of them. Not just I was nervous around them. I was scared of them like people are scared of heights. I was scared of them like people are afraid of the dark or afraid of death. Like, I literally would be around a chick and, like, my throat would clog up. My heart would start racing. I couldn't think. I would start sweating. Like, I was damn near having an anxiety attack. All right? So I had to go from that to getting better with the women to where I would get a drip of women, one chick a month, one chick every couple of months, whatever, every few weeks, to getting multiple chicks a week, to multiple in a day when I wanted, and pretty much getting these girls on demand, to then moving to a place to where I had the quantity and now I shifted towards just the quality. Okay, so that's what I'm going to share with you guys, how to not just get any chick, but how to get the highest quality chicks, the highest value chicks, the women that are beautiful, but also have great energy, that also are smart and intelligent, and actually are doing something with their life, not just sitting around home all day on their phone texting. So we don't want chicks like that. Those chicks are going to drain you, especially as a man on your path, on your purpose as a 1% man, all right? We must be getting 1% better every single day, and we are on our path dominating to be our best versions of ourselves. So the people that we associate with and we bring into our lives are going to affect us, all right? Energy is contagious. If you want to operate at your highest vibrational frequency, at your best energy, so you can go out and accomplish your goals and feel your best every single day, you have to only accept people in your life that match that energy and even help enhance it. Because if your energy's up here and you're dealing with a chick, I don't care how hot she is, I don't care if she's a 10, she's your type. If her energy's down here, she will drain you and she will be a cancer to your life, because simp guys just go for girls based on looks. All right, high value men, we get the chicks with the looks if we want, but we value more the energy of that chick, who they are as people, because looks, there's a lot of attractive women, all right? Especially if you go to a place like Colombia where there's a lot of beautiful women out here. Man, hot chicks are everywhere. That's not value. That's not special. Chicks are hot, whatever. Who cares? What kind of value do you bring to my life now, all right? Because I already got options of you that are attractive. I have multiple attractive options of you, because when you work on yourself and you're a top 1% man, you have those options. So now your standards have to raise with that as well. So the looks aren't enough anymore. It's who they are as people. What is their energy? I've had chicks, man, that my type, completely my type. In fact, I had a chick over last week, beautiful. Like, man, I want to hang out with this chick for a while. I had her come over, and dude, it was like she just came off drugs, or she had like no soul. Like dude, she's like a demon. She was like a demon chick. Her energy was terrible, and I had to kick her out. I had to tell her, yo, look, I'm gonna call you the Uber to go back home, so you can leave. Like, straight up, because I couldn't even be around her anymore. I felt like worse. I felt my energies being dropped, being drained. I felt myself slowly dying inside by just being in her vicinity and her energy. You have to cut people off like that. So again, these 10 commandments, these 10 rules are for high value women, the chicks that you really want. Attractive, physically, mentally, and spiritually. All right, that's what it's really about. Those are the chicks that you want to keep around in your life. So let's get into it. Number 1, be on your purpose. Constantly improving yourself, all right? The most attractive thing you can be as a man is someone who's on your purpose, dominating your path, always improving yourself. Why? Because it raises your self-esteem. Now, dating and sales are damn near the same thing. All right. And if you read the Psychology of Selling by Brian Tracy, one of the legends, the greatest sales trainer, one of the greatest sales trainers of all time, the first chapter of that book is all about self-esteem, because sales and seduction is the same principles. It's all influence and persuasion. All right. You are selling yourself to the chick. She's selling herself to you. When you're selling a prospect, you're selling your services to them. And if you qualify them properly and you have the right positioning, they're selling themselves to you as well, right? That's how you close down a deal and get the highest quality clients for your business, okay? Have to have the right frame. So you have to always be improving yourself, getting better. That's going to raise your energetic frequency, the way that you carry yourself. And what is vibrational, right? Like what is your vibrational frequency? What is feeling? Right? Actually, let's backtrack. What is feeling? Feeling is the word that we use to describe the vibrational frequency that we are currently in. It's basically how we feel in a given moment. How we feel dictates our actions. Every action has an equal and opposite reaction, and that gives us our results. So if you want to change the results in our lives, have to change our vibrational frequency. We change our thoughts, right? We have to change the thoughts and how we feel about ourselves, our self-image, become the actual top 1% man. It's going to manifest in everything that you do in your life and the way that you carry yourself, and in turn the actions that you take, and in turn the reaction, and you have better results. Does that make sense? Hope it does. So number 2, always show up as your best self. Always be your best. When you're with a chick, you have to understand that these girls got options, dude. It's 2021. All right, gone are the days in the 1960s where you see a chick on the street and you razzle dazzle her, and you guys go off in a sunset, and you're married from the time you guys are 18. That was my grandparents. They got married at 18, and they were around to the day my grandpa died. All right, those days are gone, my guy. I'm sorry. That's why there's such a high divorce rate nowadays. Women got options. They can sleep around as much as they want. Even the chick that's a 5 has as many options as guys in her DMs hitting her up, ready to pipe her out at any moment, as the guy that you look up to as that celebrity, that high value guy. It's just the truth, all right? We have an uneven playing field when it comes to sexual options, right? So if a chick, if you're not showing up as your best self, a chick can just drop you any moment and go for a guy who's adding more value. Why? Because women are hypergamous. They want to date up. They want a guy that they see as higher value than them. Why? Because they want to improve. They want to follow somebody who improves their lives, who's a leader for them, all right? We're going to get more into detail on that in the rest of this list, but you have to understand that women want a man of high value. So you always have to show up as your best self. Look your best. Smell your best. Dress your best. Be your best energetically. Always make sure you're in a positive state, that you show up as, like one of my coach Craig Ballantyne says, as an 11 out of 10. No matter what's going on in your life, always show up as your best self. That's how you be a top 1% person, because people gravitate towards people who have great energy. All right, energy speaks louder than words. We can feel that when you meet somebody. You can tell very fast if there's someone that you're drawn to. We call that someone who's magnetic, right? Or someone that you're repelled by. And a woman in the first 3 seconds knows if she was even open to the idea of sleeping with you. She knows in 3 seconds from your energy if she's down for you or not. It's a feeling. It's an internal knowing, right? So, number 3. Be masculine. All right, you must always be masculine. Feminine women, high quality women, are attracted to masculine men. All right, so a masculine man is not being led by his emotions. A masculine man is in control of his emotions. He's in control of himself, and because he's in control of himself, he's able to control the circumstances around him, no matter what's going on. And if he can't control his circumstances, because he controls his emotions, he controls his reaction to those circumstances. When everyone's panicking, he's the guy that's calm, centered, and people look to for advice, look to for guidance. Okay, he can make the decisions, and this goes right hand in hand to the next one, number 4. Be the leader. She wants you to be the leader. All right, the masculine role, and remember, masculine, feminine is just energy. A guy has masculine and feminine energy, and a woman has masculine and feminine energy. All right? And like David Data says, if you read the book, The Way of the Superior Man, which I highly recommend any guy to read, he talks about that attraction must have polarity. You need to have polarity. Feminine is attracted to masculine. Why? Because they complement one another. If the guy is masculine and the girl is masculine, it's never going to work. They're going to be too combative. Their life's going to be stressful. You can't get to where you want to go as a team, as a unit. And if you're both feminine, you're not going to get anything done either. Or if the guy's being feminine, the girl's going to get fed up and move to a masculine role where you are in a feminine role now, and now you're not happy and she's not happy, and that's when girls get bitchy. They start complaining about everything because you're not being masculine. You're not taking control. You're not taking charge of the situation. If she asks, for example, where do you want to go eat, honey? You don't say, oh, I don't know. Where do you want to go eat? You say, hey, let's go to this restaurant. Cool with you? All right, let's do it. You're leading. You don't have to say, hey, we're going here. I don't care what you say, but you're leading. You say, hey, let's go to this restaurant. Is that cool with you? Yeah, it's cool. All right, let's go. Or let's go to this restaurant or this restaurant. Here are our options. Which one sounds best to you? I like this one. Or if she says, I don't know, you pick. Okay, we're gonna do this one then. You don't sit around thinking. You make quick decisions as a leader. All right, you are the leader. If you want to have a successful business, you have to know how to be a leader for your employees. You have to know how to lead yourself before you can lead other people, right? So learn to lead yourself, then you'll be able to lead your woman. Then you'll be able to lead your team. Now, the next one is number 5, be a great listener. So many guys, in fact, I was at a dinner on Friday night. Today's Monday. I was on dinner with Friday night with a girl, and we're at a table, and I see a table over, there's a guy with a chick, and I can tell it was a first date just from the interaction, and she may or may not have been a paid escort. It seemed like she probably was, to be honest, because she did not seem like she really wanted to be there. But this guy was just so enamored with her, and he was talking up a storm the whole night, hours straight, just talking. And she's just sitting there like this, like, yeah, okay, yeah. No one likes that. Why? Because people want to feel understood. And in order to get what you want out of life, in order to influence and persuade other people, you have to understand them in order to lead them. You can't lead somebody you do not understand, okay? So when you're the woman, shut up. Ask her questions. Let her be the one doing most of the talking. Same thing in sales. When you're closing somebody and you're making a sale or you're qualifying a prospect, they should be doing the majority of the talking. You're asking intelligent, qualifying questions to learn about them, learn about their situation, learn their goals, their hopes and their dreams, learn their current situation, right? How things are right now. What are they struggling with? How does it make them feel? And what's getting in the way of that? What's creating that gap? What are the obstacles from where they're at now to where they want to go? So now when you want to provide your solution to the problem, you can talk specifically to what they told you, right? You can repeat back their own words. And if you can understand somebody better than they understand themselves, they will automatically assume that you have the solution, whether it's in sales or seduction, okay? You have to be able to understand the person that you are dealing with, because yes, there are principles that every woman follows, right? As females, there's female nature. But they're also individuals. There are certain things that are different per situation. So you have to be able to treat each individual as an individual and be able to adapt and flow with each situation. Because if you use a blanket approach to every single girl you're with, you will never get the highest quality chicks, because what works with one chick may not work with another girl. And especially what works with low quality trash chicks, the ones that you one and done, versus the ones that are quality high value chicks, which are the ones you really want. What works with that low quality chick would not work with a high quality chick, because a high quality chick has more options, she has more self-esteem, and she knows that she's worth value, okay? So you have to be a great listener and gather intel. And when you're selling someone, for example, because like I said, seduction and sales are basically the same thing. When you're selling a prospect, you have to enter the conversation already going on in their mind. And if you listen first, because I'm going to tell you this. Here's a secret to dealing with people, not just women, but people in general. The number one strongest human desire, strongest human need, as strong, if not stronger than the need for food and water, the strongest is the desire to feel understood and to feel important. Everybody wants to feel understood and everybody wants to feel important. So if you make her feel understood and you can make her feel important, she will gravitate towards you. She will want to be with you more. Now, don't get it mixed up. When I say make her feel important, it doesn't mean you're over here validating her. Oh my God, you're so beautiful. Oh, you need this. No, let me do that for you. No. You're there. You're listening. When she talks, you listen. Make eye contact with her. You're engaged. You're present in the moment with her and with anybody that you deal with. All right? Now, let's go into number 6. Number 6, remain unattached. Whether things work out or they don't, you will be fine. I don't care how much you think you need her, how great of a girl she is, you will be fine. Especially if you're always improving on yourself and raising your value. Because as you raise your value, you will attract higher value. Because you don't get what you want out of life. You don't attract what you want. You attract who you are. So if you're not getting the quality of girls that you want in your life, you have to take a step back and look at yourself in the mirror and say, who am I? And how can I raise myself of a value to attract the higher value women that I want in my life, okay? So no matter what happens, remain unattached. That is sexy. That is attractive. That will keep you calm in every situation, whether things go good or bad. And we need to set boundaries and stand up for yourself and let her know, no, that's not cool. We're not going to do that here. You're able to do that. And you don't care if it pisses her off and she leaves or not. And I'll tell you what, most of the time, especially if you actually mean it, in fact, not especially, if you actually mean it and you actually are unattached and you give a girl an ultimatum, they're going to test you to the last second, but they're going to stick around, and now they're going to respect you and they're going to value you because they know that you're willing and able to walk out at any single moment. That is where all your power comes in any interaction, is your ability to walk away. Whoever remains the most unattached in any scenario has the most power in that situation. So if she feels like she needs you more than you need her, you have more power in that situation, that interaction. Same thing with sales. I don't care how much money you have in your bank account. You do not need any single one prospect. You don't need any single one prospect, all right? Because the problem is when you feel attached, you try to sell them, and that's why you get pushed back, because you're pushing, and pushing gives push back. You want to let them come to you, okay? In every situation. That's when you hold the most value, the most power, and the most influence, so you can get what you want. Now, number 7, understand her reality. All right, like I said earlier, people want to be understood. So this goes back to being a great listener and asking the right questions to learn about her. Because she starts opening herself up to you, now she really starts to open and share vulnerable things to her, things that are important to her, things that matter to her. She's gonna value her time with you more because she shared things that she's emotional about. So now she's gonna transfer that emotional state into her interaction with you. So when she thinks about you, she has an emotional attachment to you, okay? That's the real key. You want her to be emotionally attached to you. That's how you get her to stick around. So understand her reality better than she understands her own reality. If you can tell her things about herself that she couldn't even explain herself, she'll be like, oh my God, something about this guy. Like, what? Dude, I'm telling you, there's nothing like that. When you're gonna tell a girl, like, you start explaining herself to her better than she can explain herself to you, she's gonna look at you like, oh my God, like you're God in that moment. It's crazy, okay? So same thing with sales. Again, understand their reality better than they understand their own reality. If you can explain their problem better than they can explain it themselves, they automatically assume that you have the solution. So when you provide the solution, they want to buy your product. You're the product in this situation, all right? She's the prospect, quote unquote. If you understand the metaphor. Now, number 8. And make sure, again, you stick for the last 2, because the last 2 are the best ones, all right? We're setting the foundation here, but the last two is what's going to take it to the next level, all right? Now, number 8 is be a great lover. Be able to please her sexually, to satisfy her sexually. Up to this point, we talked about how to please her, mentally and emotionally, but you have to stimulate her sexually. You have to get her really turned on and be able to please her and do things for her that she can't get from other guys. Because you take this whole thing together, she's gonna crave you in her life. Why? Because human beings are sexual creatures, women included. I don't care how much they portray that they're not, or they pretend like they're not, or the girl that you think is a goody two shoes, whatever. She's a sexual creature just like you and I, bro. She wants sex just like we do, just as much, if not worse, okay? So don't get fooled by the facade or the front that they put up. She is a sexual creature. She wants to be satisfied in bed. She wants to, all right? Everybody wants to be sexually satisfied. It's just, look at human beings, the way we evolved: survival, food and water, replication, sex. They're 2 base needs, all right? And the third one, like I said, the desire, the need to feel understood and to feel important, all right? If you want to learn more about that, check out the book, How to Win Friends and Influence People by Dale Carnegie. Read that book. You're going to understand what I'm talking about on a whole new level and understand why, all right? Probably the best book you'll ever read on relationships and dealing with people in every area of life, all right? Highly recommend that for you. But be a great lover. I'm not going to get into detailed specifics right now and techniques and what to do, but be able to turn her on and satisfy her in the bedroom and also outside the bedroom, all right? Be able to turn her on and build up that sexual tension as well, and know how to handle the sexual side of the interaction, okay? Very important. You need to have some sexual prowess about you. One tip I'll give you is just stop jacking off, stop watching porn, stop busting nuts excessively, because that drains your sexual energy, all right? Now, let's get into the last 2, number 9, number 10. These are the most important, and you're gonna give me 1 minute because my laptop just shut off for a second. So, got my notes here, all right? I'll make sure I hit all these points for you guys. Number 9. I call number 9 the X factor, all right? Number 9 is the X factor. What is the X factor? The X factor is that thing where she says, I don't know what it is about that guy, but just something about him. She talks to her friends. She's gonna be saying, I don't know what it is about that guy. Her friends might be saying, oh, like, why do you like him so much? Like, what is it about him? She's gonna be like, I don't know. There's something about him. That's the X factor. Now, what is the X factor? It is swag, it is confidence, and it's frame control. All right? When you have swag and you have confidence, you have charisma. When you're passionate, when you have frame control, you're able to handle every situation. You're able to control your own emotions and be the leader of yourself and of the interaction when you're with her. All right? So if some moment you gotta slow things down and start to lead the interaction to more sexual, to create more of a sexual tension, more of that vibe, get more seductive with her. You can change your voice in every single moment, the way you look at her, the eye contact, the body language. You're not afraid to be physical and touch her as appropriate, as necessary, and as the situation needs, because everything is always calibrated, because you're always in control, you're always aware, you're always observing, you're always present. So you always know the next step that needs to be taken at the perfect moment. And it just flows. Things just go well. All right? That's what it is. When you get that swag, that confidence, when you first meet a chick, right? Because a lot of times they're going to test you, especially a high value chick, right? She has tons of guys come up to her, especially guys who try to pretend to something they're not. So she's going to try to break that shit down to see, are you really the guy that you're pretending to be? And when you are that guy, she's like, oh shit. She's gonna be very into you and be very interested. You're gonna pique her curiosity, like the cat, right? Curiosity killed the cat. Women are like cats. All right, so you get that swag, the way you talk to her, the way you look at her, that eye contact, your body language, your tonality, the way you walk, the way you carry yourself. And most important is your energy. Your energy is the most attractive trait that you have. Some guys say it's looks, some guys say it's status, some guys say it's money, right? Those are like the big 3. Now, why they are all extremely important, and I want you to master all of those and maximize those in your life, the number one most important thing is your energy. How does she feel around you? What's that vibe you give off? I've had so many girls, especially recently, tell me that I've been leveling up and improving myself. You'll be like, damn, I don't know what it is about you. You just have a very strong energy about you. Something about your energy. I just feel your energy when I'm around you. You ever met somebody and they just have a great energy about them and you want to be around them more? We call it somebody who's magnetic. That's what that is. When you truly love yourself and you always raise your self-esteem, people gravitate towards that, all right? So now let's get into the last one, number 10, the most important, the one we've all been waiting for. Drum roll, please. All right, number 10, you must be able to fuck her mind, not just her body, all right? It's 2021, man. These chicks got options more than ever because of social media, these dating apps. She wants to get a sexual release. She can get that whenever she wants. And I don't care how great you think you are in bed, it's never gonna be enough. All right. I don't care how many times you make her bust in bed, like Steph Cole says, make her butt. Never gonna be enough, man. Never gonna be enough. All right. You have to be able to fuck her mind, her heart, and her soul. When you fuck a girl's mind, her heart, and her soul, dude, she is down for you. If you need a favor, she will do it for you. If you say, hey, let's link up, she will drop everything to do it and come see you. Because now she has that connection with you on a whole new level. And how do we actually go about doing this? One, we raise our own personal value every single day. We become a person, a man of value. We understand them and their reality, their goals, their hopes, their dreams, their frustrations, their struggles, their fears. And we add value. We put them onto game. The same game I'm giving you guys to enhance your life, giving you value on how to be the best version of yourself. If you can get that to a girl, she's gonna stick around for you because she can't get that from any other guy. A guy's not even, you can't pretend that. It's impossible. You can't pretend to be that guy, all right? You can't pretend it. You have to actually be that person because it's so hard and takes so many years and dedication and commitment and persistence over time to always focus on yourself and get better and better and better. There are very few guys that can actually do it. That's why you have to be a top 1% man, because only top 1% of guys are actually able to do this. All right, so you finally unlocked the cheat code. You have to get to a certain level and beat all the bosses in that video game to even get to the top, right? So this is the final level. You're at the max. You're at the Super Saiyan God mode. All right, you have to be the Super Saiyan God of this. So once you give her that value, she's not gonna look anywhere else because she can't get what you give her from somebody else. She can get sex from any guy. She can just, get her sexual release from any other guy. You're not special because you do that. But mentally, if you can satisfy her mentally and emotionally, she can't just get that from any guy. That's special. That's unique. That's different. All right. So with that being said, man, those are the 10 ways to keep, not just get a girl, but to keep a girl and a woman of value. All right. So whether you want to have a girlfriend, one girl in your life, or you want to have a rotation of girls, multiple women in your life, this will allow you to do that and having people in your life that you enjoy spending time with and that add value to your life. All right. So with that said, like, comment, subscribe. Let me know down below, man, in the comments, what was your biggest takeaway? And I'd love to see that. And follow me on Instagram, all right? And make sure, again, you subscribe, hit that bell button for notifications, and I will see you in the next video. Keep working on your path, keep dominating, keep staying focused on your purpose, keep getting 1% better every single day. The greatness lies in the 1%. All right, bro? Talk to you next video. Peace.